Nurse Jamesia. What course were
Yes.
you in?
I was in the December course.
So, okay, so right at the end of the year, our last course
Yeah.
of the year, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
What attempt was this for you?
This was my third attempt.
Third attempt. And
Yes.
what inclined you to use NCLEX High Yield?
Well, originally for my first time, I did use UWorld, but I had a lot going on. I didn't study correctly. I failed. The second time I did Archer. It wasn't too much my cup of tea, and anxiety and depression really kicked in to where I couldn't fully study. And I found you my second time. I was on Instagram scrolling, looking at NCLEX stuff, and your name popped up. So I started following you, and I was listening to your podcast. And I was like, this man know what he's talking about. And I was liking like that vibe. It's straight, uncut, straight to the deal. So I was like, at first the price was like, ooh. I was like, yeah. And then I had talked to my boyfriend about it. I was like, he got this course coming up. I want to be in it. He was like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. He was like, well, you know, it's going to cut into your Christmas money. So it's my Christmas gift.
Aw. But now you got great Christmases ahead of you.
Yes. So I enrolled in the December course. It was like, I needed some direction. I needed that confidence to get back up and strive again because I had lost all confidence. I was like, I don't know where to start. Everybody was telling me, try this. I was like, no, I'm going to stick to with NCLEX High Yield because I felt it. That's what I needed. And your teaching was going to put me back in the direction that I needed. So I wrote in the course. I loved it. I loved it. It was amazing. And my first attempt, I was 114. The second attempt was 145. Third attempt, 75 and out.
Let's go. 75 and out. Wow. Let's go.
Yes.
Well, that just goes to show you, you've got a beautiful painting behind you that says boss. And guess what you are? You are boss. I love it. I'm a huge art collector. I love that. That's awesome.
Thank you. And I also did a group study session with Nurse Brittany. She was awesome too. I recommend if you can get in a group study, because the one-on-one was a little bit, I was on the budget, but so that's why I did the group study. But both of the sessions was awesome. It really was awesome.
Yeah, well, typically the nurse group studies, and they're only offered to the students that are in the course, right? Like we don't offer it to the general public, only to the people in the live course. And they sell out pretty quick. So, but yeah, like Nurse Zena and Nurse Brittany, who else is it? Nurse Justin, every one of them are all trained. They've all gone through the program with me, and they'll be a more affordable price. Nurse Stephanie as well too. So you took advantage of multiple different resources that we offer, and you were 75 and out on your third attempt. What is your advice to people on the other side?
My advice if you're really thinking about getting into the course, get it. I'm telling you, it's worth every penny. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to learn a lot. The on-demand lectures, I listened to them probably 6 times, and it's very understandable. You really interact. Just stay consistent. I didn't do the 440s. I tried them about 4 times. It was a little bit too much for me, but I did 50 to 100 questions every day. And days I wasn't doing questions, I was doing my notes. I was listening to podcasts. Just every day do something NCLEX, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
Yeah, and I'm going to kind of clarify and talk about that. The 440s is a very demanding it's a very demanding aspect of our course. Do I expect everyone to do it? Of course not. I'd like you to try it a couple of times throughout your time of studying, but the ultimate goal is to build stamina. So if you're sitting for 5-6 hours and doing 50 questions and then reviewing and 50 questions and reviewing, you still got the stamina, right? Yeah. So you still built the stamina, and look, 75 and out. Nurse Jamesia, thank you so much for sharing your story, and congrats.